Hey there, Pisces, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. This is going to be a reading for the week of December 20th through the 26th, and in this reading, we're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies, as well as any energies the universe would like for you to keep in mind this week. All right, Pisces, the main energy that you're going to be dealing with this week is the Three of Cups. Either a reconciliation is coming up for you, or somebody here, you or your person, has a strong desire to reconcile. In the recent past, Pisces, you get the Page of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. There's a little bit of confusion here as to which action you should be taking, if I could pick up your card, as to which action you should be taking about somebody that you are very, very passionate about. You're very attracted to this person. You look at this person and you're like, I want you. But you don't know what you should be doing. It's almost like you don't even know what you should be thinking about this person, if that makes sense. We'll see when we clarify. In the current situation, you get the World, the Hanged Man, and the Nine of Cups. Your stagnation, I feel like you've been stagnant, like something hasn't been moving for you up until this point. That cycle of stagnation is closing out for you in the current situation. And it's beautiful because it's being replaced with emotional balance, emotional fulfillment. And if you have a desire, especially with the Three of Cups being the main energy for your reading this week, if you have a desire to reconcile and the Nine of Cups shows up, that's letting you know that you're probably going to get what you want. So we'll see when we clarify. In the near future, you get the Ten of Cups. So from the Nine of Cups to the Ten of Cups, there's an improvement in the amount of happiness that you're experiencing. In the near future, you get the Ten of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. You and this person are coming together. Okay, now the way it's showing up, though, it's not going to show up as, oh my God, I love you, let's get back together. No. Something has happened between the two of you where the trust has been broken, and you need to rebuild that trust. You need to rebuild a solid foundation before you can move into this energy of happiness, of emotional fulfillment for the both of you. I see someone here showing up with an offer. Somebody's making an offer. But we'll see what this is about in the near future when we clarify. Let's start off by clarifying this Page of Swords. Some of you may be dealing with a air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Let's see. Page of Swords is clarified by the Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. Somebody here is not giving up on something. I'm not really sure what this is, but I definitely see an ending. You and this person are separated or broken up. There's definitely a painful ending that somebody experienced here in the recent past. But regardless, they're not giving up on whatever this is. It could be the connection, or it could be that they're still holding on to a grudge, or they're holding on to some resentment. We'll see when we keep clarifying. But somebody here is not letting go. Despite the painful ending, despite the fact that you guys are over, this person is like, nope, not letting go of this. Hopefully they're not letting go of the connection. Let's take a look at the Two of Pentacles in your recent past. See what this confusion is for you. Oh. Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Swords, the Sun, and the Knight of Swords. Somebody here is heartbroken in the recent past. I feel like they're not letting go of the connection. The ending, whatever transpired, whatever came to an end, really, really shattered whoever this person is. And they're confused about what makes them happy. The way it's showing up is they don't know what to do in order to feel happy again. It's almost like they kind of feel numb in the recent past, and they're kind of like, well, what am I supposed to do? I want to feel happy again. I want to pursue my happiness. Like, what am I supposed to do to feel happy again? Do I pursue this relationship? Do I go back to Pisces? Do I just, disconnect? Like, what am I supposed to do? There's really a lot of confusion for this person because they are coming from a place of heartbreak and pain. So they're having a hard time figuring out how to get out of that in the recent past. Let's take a look at the Queen of Wands in the recent past for you. Queen of Wands is clarified by the Page of Pentacles, the Fool, and the King of Pentacles. Really interesting. Whoever this person is, I see them slowly taking, the way it's showing up is they're putting in very, very small bits of effort into cleaning the energy, into starting over, into starting fresh. Now, this could be starting fresh without you, although I don't see that being the case because it's attached to the Queen of Wands. And so this person is still very much attracted to you. They are coming from a very stable and balanced place. And so this energy of them wanting to start over, to bring this back, to start new, isn't coming from a place of, oh, this sucks so much, like this is the only thing to make me feel better. No, They are very balanced. They are very grounded. They are very stable. You may be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but they're coming from that energy. And I see them putting small steps, like little bits of effort. It's not going to be any grand gestures, but it could be, you know, that they're working on themselves, that they're learning how to deal with whatever trauma they've been holding on to. Or this person could be, you know, still communicating with you, trying to see if like there's an in that they can, you know, that they have with you. But they are coming from a very balanced place, which I like. Let's take a look at the world in the current situation, see what this cycle is that's closing out for you. The world is clarified by the Three of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. So this is interesting. I feel like whatever you've been confused about, whatever you've been uncertain about, whatever you've kind of just been waiting for, you're like, should I do it now? Should I move now? Should I not? That whole thing is coming to an end. It's not going to happen overnight, but it's happening much more rapidly than you expect. So basically what I'm trying to say is, if you've been confused, if you've been unsure about something, if you're like, oh, I'm just going to wait, you know, because Pisces, you guys are kind of a little bit, you like to wait for like the perfect time for something. And I see whatever that is, the confusion, all that's coming to an end. Like that whole period, that whole cycle of confusion, uncertainty, trying to wait for the perfect time, you're done with that. That's coming to an end, which is telling me that you're probably going to take action. You or your person, right? You know who this energy belongs to. Let's take a look at the Hangman in the current situation. Yeah. Hangman is clarified by the Judgment, the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is also the main energy for your reading this week. You're gaining a new perspective. I feel like up until this point, whatever ended, whatever separation you guys had, send you into an energy of just frozen, just numbness, just like, I don't want to do anything. I don't know what to do. Even if I were to do something, I'm just like pause, you know, kind of like the image that I'm getting is like an animal just sitting there and just being like, I don't want to move. I don't want to do anything because I don't know what the right thing to do is. That's all coming to an end in the current situation. And you're coming to the realization that you really want to reconcile with this person. You yourself are also coming from a very loving and nurturing place. I don't see any anger. I don't see any resentment showing up here between you and this person, which is very rare to find after a separation. And another very interesting thing, you may be dealing with an earth sign. Again, you get the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. That's a divine pair for the two of you. So you and this person are like meant to be, is the kind of energy that I'm getting. And this reconciliation is meant to happen. Very beautiful. Wow, I love how this energy is coming through. Let's take a look at the Nine of Cups in the current situation. Nine of Cups is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the High Priestess. I love it. Your desire to reconcile is not only going to come true, it's going to come true tenfold. This person, and again, if you're dealing with an earth sign, this is their energy. They're making the move towards you. They're moving very, very slowly, but it's almost like you're not even worried. And this is why you're not worried. You're not concerned. You're not like, oh, is this going to happen? Is it not? Your intuition is guiding you the whole way. Intuitively, you know this person's coming back. You know this person is going to slowly open up. It's like you can read this person like a book. You can feel them. You can sense them. And you know, like, okay, they may have disconnected, but I know they're going to come back. I know they're going to open up. I know they're going to start expressing how they feel because I know they still care for me. And again, I don't feel like just one of you wants this. I feel like the energy is flowing both ways. You want this reconciliation. They want this reconciliation because you guys both still have feelings for each other. But what I love is that you, even as a water sign, are coming from a very grounded place. Let's take a look at this Ten of Cups in your near future. Wow. Oh, Pisces. Ten of Cups is clarified by the Two of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Ten of Wands. Even though it's a little bit hard, even though the journey up until this point has been a little bit difficult with the breakups and the makeup, and, you know, not being together, in the near future, you have love, you have commitment. This is such a strong, beautiful bond between you and this person. And it brings you both emotional fulfillment. It just makes you both so, so happy to be together, to be in this bond, to be in this connection. That's so beautiful. Wow, I love that. Let's take a look at the Four of Cups in the near future. Four of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Cups, the Strength, and the Tower. You know what? I want to clarify this Three of Pentacles first before I speak on this. Give me 3 for the Three of Pentacles for Pisces in the near future. Yeah. Okay. So the Four of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Cups, the Strength, and the Tower. Somebody here in the near future is still going back to a little bit of that pain, that unhappiness that they experienced when you guys disconnected, when you guys weren't together. It's almost like all these beautiful, loving feelings are coming in and overflowing, and this person's like, oh my gosh, this feels so amazing. But then they're like, whoop, wait a minute. I remember this pain in the past. I remember the heartbreak that I experienced from this separation. And it's almost like they're kind of like taking a bit of a step back emotionally because it's hard for them. It's hard for them to all of a sudden experience all this loving, beautiful energy, but also for them to remember how painful it was to not be with you or to be apart. And so this person in the near future, if they do take a bit of a step back or you feel them going cold for like a second, don't worry about that. It's just this person working through their own thing. It's not that they don't want this. It's not that they don't feel the love. It's not that they're not interested. They are. But the pain from the past or the emotional detachment, the emotional difficulties that they went through are surfacing. And this person is just, working through it to cope with it in the near future. For the Three of Pentacles in the near future, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Moon, and the Ace of Wands. So I feel like this is you, Pisces. You're the one that's like, oh, wait a minute, this feels good, but this also hurt really bad in the past. I still see you pursuing this collaboration. I don't see you just being like, oh, okay, they hurt me in the past. I'm done. Forget this. You're going to work with this person. You guys are going to let the love come in, but you also need to rebuild that solid foundation. And the cool thing is, you guys have the love, but you're both coming from a very passionate place. You're working on this because it's something that you really genuinely want to do. You and this person are going to work on rebuilding the trust. You're going to work on rebuilding a solid foundation so that whatever happened in the past doesn't happen again, and also so that the pain doesn't affect your relationship moving forward. And the Moon is here, which is your energy, which is letting me know that this is your energy. Unless you're dealing with another Pisces, but I don't feel like that's the case for most of you. So don't worry in the near future if you do experience a bit of like a setback energetically where you're like, oh, this pain is coming up. You'll get through it. You just need to process it and understand that, what happened in the past was in the past. And you guys are working on rebuilding a solid foundation again in the future. This is beautiful. Let's take a look at what the universe wants you to keep in mind this week, Pisces. Yeah. From the universe, you get the Ace of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Lovers. This is a really strong connection between the two of you. And like I just said, you are both coming from a very passionate place. You both have the desire to work on this to resolve the conflict. I see a conflict here that happened and possibly is still happening until you process it, which is what basically brought the end of this connection. You're both working, you're both putting in the effort to resolve this conflict because you both feel the intense connection that you bring to each other. This is so beautiful. I absolutely love this reading, Pisces. So that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it resonated, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out. Thank you again for tuning in, and I'll see you here for your reading next week. Bye, Pisces.